Check this out. If St. Ignatius Loyola walked through the yard today, he wouldn't recognize the school because the colors are blue. He wouldn't recognize the school because of all the academic accolades. What he would recognize, though, is the turkey drive. Why? Because it's service. It's right out of the gospel. And, of course, Ignatius was all about the gospel. When Professor Capero wrote the fight song in the alma mater, right here in this very yard, it wasn't about, bringing glory and honor to him. It was about the service. And check this out, when Mr. Wetzel, class of 45, invented the ATM machine. Anytime you go to an ATM machine, you probably think of a Blue Jay because a Blue Jay invented it. But it wasn't about accolades for him or the money. It was about the service. Because if Jesuit is great at all, man, if it's great at all, it's not because of all of that. It's because of the service. It's rendered through the years. And you know what, man? It's your turn now. And that's why you are so special. If you hear me say nothing else today, I want you to hear a big thank you, because it's you who are carrying on the tradition that goes back before '83, all the way back to the beginnings of the school. It's service, service, service. Thanksgiving baskets. If you look at the picture over there, it's about service, and that's what a Blue Jay is. That's what a Blue Jay does. And it's your turn now, man. Which brings me to introduce another great Blue Jay I've always admired. Always admired. He was captain, and another great thing about the class of '83, and it's very coincidental, and it's almost providential, as if from the Holy Spirit or something. But back then we had 3 captains. One of them was John Hazard. One of them was Mike Gonaldo. And one of them was our speaker today, Greg Jordan. All 3 of them have sons who are seniors playing on the varsity today. So, this is Mr. Greg Jordan. He's going to tell you a little bit more about it. Go Blue Jays!
As you can tell, Vince is the glue that keeps our class together. Hopefully every class has somebody like Vince Liberto. I'm glad to be back to one of my favorite places, my alma mater, to talk about the turkey drive. In the whole scheme of things, not a world-moving event, just a bunch of Jesuit 83 classmates trying to do something for others. Something that they learned from this place 37 years ago, wanting to do something meaningful that they had the capacity to do. And I can remember delivering my first turkey basket to a grandmother raising 2 kids whose parents were deceased from drugs. When we walked in, the lady threw her arms around us and she cried. She was poor and couldn't afford a Thanksgiving meal. As I left her house, I remember thinking that this small act made me feel good. When we got back to school, there was a mass. It was held by the great Harry Thompson, who was president of the school at the time. And his brief and simple message, as we all know, all of his messages were brief, was to be men for others. And then that sunk in for me. This school is academically challenging in order for you to be intellectually strong, so you can be in a position to do more for others. This school challenges you to develop your greatness that will increase your capacity to do great things in this world, capacity, hopefully, to do meaningful, Christ-like things. So as you contemplate Thanksgiving week, the baskets, the turkeys, and as you make your deliveries, please absorb your surroundings when you walk into those houses. The need that you will see, the gratitude that you will get, and the joy that you will get when you walk out of that house having done something good for someone else. If you were like me 37 years ago, you will say to yourself, I want to do more, I need to do more. And then maybe you'll finally understand and figure out the push, the high standards and the discipline established by this school. The push is to make you successful so you can do more. I'd like to change our motto a bit. I don't know if you agree with me, but I don't think it should just be men for others. I think it should be strong men for others. Thanks. So today, in this season of Thanksgiving, please let me close with things that make me very thankful. I'm thankful for Father Frank, who is leading us into the future with an expansion that will make this school better and make all of us proud. I'm thankful for Mr. Kernian, who is a proud alum that administers this school's rich traditions. I'm thankful for the teachers and coaches who work tirelessly for their love of you. Not money, you. They are trying to help you achieve that greatness that I mentioned earlier. It's a vocation that makes them men and women for others. I'm thankful for the great class of 1983, the characters, the crazies. I love them all. Finally, I'm thankful for my son, Grant Jordan. With your tremendous personal growth this year, you've made me very proud. I love you, son. And to your great friends that I have met here through you, and all the ones I hope to meet, I wish everyone great success as you guys strive to live by the lessons taught to you by this great school. So gentlemen, carpe diem, seize the day. AMDG, for the greater glory of God. Strive to achieve your greatness so you can become strong men for others. Finally, please indulge me with one humble request, one that will make your teachers, coaches, parents, and alumni very, very happy. Beat Rummel.